As I drifted off into a troubled sleep, the chilling whispers of the wind seemed to carry the words of an old lullaby. I awoke with a start, in the pitch-black night, my heart pounding in rhythm with the distant echo of a girl's laughter. It was then I realized the ghostly presence of the girl had followed me back from the old house. Who was she? Why does she remain in the old house? And more importantly, what does she want from me? These questions swirled around in my head like a whirlwind as I tried to make sense of the eerie happenings. The moonlight seeping through the cracks in the window painted a silver path on the wooden floor, leading me to an uncanny realization. The girl in the photograph was not a figment of my imagination, but a ghostly presence anchored to the old house. I could feel her cold, spectral gaze piercing through the dark, watching me from the shadows, her laughter echoing through the silent night, her cries chilling the air around me. I was in the presence of a ghost, a spirit trapped in time, a mystery waiting to be unraveled, to be. As the sun began to rise, the echoes of the girl's laughter and cries began to fade, replaced by the haunting silence of the dawn. I knew then that I had to return to the old house to unravel the mystery of the ghost girl. But as the sun's rays began to peek through the curtains, I felt a strange sensation, as if someone was watching me, as if the ghostly presence of the girl had followed me back from the old house. As I turned around, I saw the ghostly figure of the girl standing at the foot of my bed, her eyes staring at me with an eerie intensity. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. She reached out to me, her hand passing through me, sending a chilling shiver down my spine. And then she vanished, leaving me alone in the room, the silence deafening. I was left with more questions than answers, my mind racing with thoughts of the ghost girl. Who was she? Why did she appear to me? And what did she want from me? These questions will remain unanswered for now. But one thing is certain, my journey into the mystery of the ghost girl of Grupal Village has just begun. And there's no turning back. Stay tuned for the next chapter of this chilling tale, where I delve deeper into the mystery of the ghost girl and the old house in Grupal Village. Until then, remember, not everything is as it seems, and sometimes the most terrifying mysteries are the ones that remain unsolved. And so I bid you good night, with the haunting echoes of the ghost girl's laughter still ringing in my ears and the chilling mystery of her existence still looming over me. Until next time, when we continue this chilling journey into the unknown.
In the stillness of the night, a nightmare clawed its way into my slumber. A haunting vision of a young girl, her fingertips severed, and a sinister figure standing in the shadows, a twisted grin etched onto his face. His laughter echoed in the recesses of my mind, a chilling soundtrack to the horror unfolding. Sweat soaked my sheets as my heart pounded a frantic rhythm against my ribs. The decision to leave was immediate. I could not endure another sleepless night in this forsaken town. Yet, as I stuffed my belongings into a bag, a wind howled through the open windows, carrying with it a blood-stained plea. "Help me," it read. Drawn back into the heart of the nightmare, I found myself standing before the spectral figure of the girl, her tears a river of sorrow. She vanished as quickly as she had appeared, leaving behind a scattering of photographs. The images they held were more terrifying than any nightmare. The man from my dream was there, his cruel smile a stark contrast to the terror etched into the girl's face as he violated her innocence. It was a scene of unspeakable horror. Other photographs revealed a similar fate had befallen an older woman. The pieces of the gruesome puzzle began to fall into place. The man, the girl's father, was also the husband of the woman. The family portrait was now complete, yet painted in blood and agony. But where had the man disappeared to? And who could have possibly immortalized these horrifying moments in photographs? My mind spun, a whirlwind of questions and dread. Despite their initial skepticism, I managed to convince the local police to investigate the case, and as they unearthed the truth, something shifted. The ghost of the girl ceased to haunt me. The ethereal figure that had once been a constant source of torment now found her final rest. Her soul, once tethered to this world by the chains of her horrific past, was finally free to find the peace she so desperately sought. And in her tranquility, I found my own. The nightmare was over.